Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's tutorial, we are going to walk through the process of enabling Microsoft Sentinel in your Azure environment and ingesting Windows client events using the Azure Monitor Agent. Firstly, we need to enable Microsoft Sentinel, and then we will install and configure the Azure Monitor Agent on a Windows test device, and then we will configure so that the events are sent to Sentinel, and from Sentinel side we will verify and make sure that the logs are being received correctly. Okay, now I have logged into our Azure test environment. I do have the owner RBAC role on this Azure subscription. You need to have certain permissions in order to implement Sentinel. I'll put the Microsoft link below so you can get all the permissions and RBAC role requirements before proceeding. Once you have confirmed that you have the necessary roles and permissions, go to the search window and look for Microsoft Sentinel. Click on Microsoft Sentinel. Now, this is the very first time that I'm going to create a Microsoft Sentinel instance. Now, in order for Microsoft Sentinel to work, you need to have a Log Analytics workspace. Think of Log Analytics workspace as a container where all the logs and the data that you ingest from different connectors go into. So click on the plus icon to create a Sentinel instance and assign it to a Log Analytics workspace. So this process will create a Log Analytics workspace as well as a Sentinel instance and then link the two resources together. So first, we're going to create a new workspace. I am going to create a new resource group because I want to keep things separate. So I'm going to click OK. If you have multiple subscriptions, make sure that you select the correct subscription from the drop-down. And I'm going to call this Sentinel workspace, and the region I am going to select Australia Central. Okay, so I don't need to assign any tags. I'm going to click review and create, and it's going to go through the validation, and once the validation has passed, I'm going to click create button. Now this can take a couple of minutes, so once the deployment has been completed, we will continue with the rest of the tutorial. Okay, so the Log Analytics workspace has been created successfully. Now, if I go to Log Analytics workspace, it will tell me that the Sentinel workspace that we just created has been created successfully, and you will see the green tick in here, which means we're all good to go. Now, let's go back to Microsoft Sentinel. And what we're going to do now is click the create button again. And now we're going to use the Sentinel Log Analytics workspace that we just created in our Microsoft Sentinel deployment. So we're going to connect Microsoft Sentinel to the workspace that we just created. So select the workspace and click add. Okay, so we have successfully connected our workspace to Microsoft Sentinel, and I'm going to expand all the options in here. Now, the next thing that we need to do is add a data connector or configure a data connector so we can receive security events and logs from Windows client machines. So I'm going to scroll down until I see configuration, and in here you will see data connectors. When you're in data connectors, scroll down until you see more data connectors. Click on go to Content Hub. In here, search for the word Windows and look for Windows security events. Tick on that option, and in here it'll give you a description about what this data connector can do for you. So it can send Windows security events via Azure Monitor Agent. This is exactly what we're after. So click install to install this data connector to your Microsoft Sentinel instance. Once the data connector has been installed successfully, go back to data connectors. In here you will see two options. Select the Windows security events via AMA. Do not go with the legacy agent. That's going to get deprecated. So make sure that you select Windows security events via AMA, Azure Monitor Agent. Once you select that, you will get this option to open connector page. So click on open connector page. In here, we are going to configure a data collection rule. So click the plus icon to create data collection rule. I'm going to give this rule a name. I'm going to call it Windows Data Collection 1. It's going to automatically select the subscription and the resource group. Make sure that it is set correctly when you're doing this. Click Next. I'm not going to do anything in the resources at this stage, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the next tab, Collect. And what I need to collect is custom. So I'm going to configure it to only collect this particular security event ID. So you can specify what kind of security events you want to be analyzed by Sentinel. If you like, you can select minimal as well. So these are default options. All security events will obviously forward all security logs from your Windows client machines to Sentinel. Let's go back to custom. So I just want this security event forwarded, but your requirements may be different. So make sure that you select the appropriate option from here. And I'm going to click Add. I'm going to scroll down and click Next. And I'm going to click Create. Okay, so now that we have created our data collection rule, you should see the data collection rule name in here in the connector page, and you should see the connection status as connected. Now, all things that we need to do on Azure Sentinel side has been done up to this point. The next step is to actually do the configuration on the endpoint. So what I'm going to do is I am going to follow this guide and do the installation of Azure Monitor Agent and then create a monitoring object and associate it with the endpoint data collection role. So I'm going to do a separate video for that part. So I'll do that next week. So I'm just going to upload this as part 1 and wait for part 2. I will upload it very soon. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. If you're not a subscriber on my channel, please do subscribe, and that helps me a lot. Alright, take care and have a good day. See you on part 2.